Micaiah, Jaden, Gianna, no!
Jaden, give it back, that's mine! You gotta catch me, Buck!
Micaiah and Jaden, in the room right now!
Hey guys, welcome back. If you notice my voice is a little raspy, it's because we are all getting over a cold. My husband is still pretty sick, so it's been a long week. Kind of why we haven't been uploading. I had like 3 videos planned for the whole week, and they all were like group related, like games and just stuff with the family. But because my husband hasn't been feeling well and it's just been a whirlwind, and we've been getting a bunch of stuff situated with the kids going back to school, so yeah, I wanted to get on here today, update a few things, and also talk a little bit about motherhood. So basically, one of the updates I wanted to do was nails. So the other video about nails that I did, I wanted to update about those and then tell you guys about these. So the last video I did about nails, they lasted about 10 days. Now, what I will say about those and the method that I used to put them on was I didn't do it properly, I guess. Watching a bunch of videos and stuff like that has taught me a few tips and tricks that I want to tell you guys about. After about 2-3 days, some of the nails started to come off, and it was really no big deal because I just honestly glued them back on and went right on about my day. Well, after watching a ton of videos about other stuff, I found some tips and tricks, and if you guys want me to do a detailed video on that, I will. But these have been on, these are my new ones. And these have been on for about 4 or 5 days. I haven't had any lifting, any looseness, nothing's come off, nothing. I mean, they feel sturdy, and I've been bathing kids, washing my hands, washing dishes, doing laundry, washing my hair, just tons of stuff, and they haven't budged. So like I said, if you guys want a detailed video on how I did these, I will definitely do that, because I think around 2 weeks I'm going to change these out and do another set. So let me know in the comments down below if you want to see that. What else? Oh, I picked up a new hobby and I'm really excited. So I learned calligraphy. Well, kind of. I learned faux calligraphy because I haven't gotten the actual brush pens yet, but I'm getting those this weekend. So I basically have always wanted to learn calligraphy. I've always wanted to do the beautiful handwriting and decor and stuff like that, and so I decided I was just gonna teach myself. And guys, it's so easy. I've been doing a bunch of that these last couple days that we've just been in the house waiting for everybody to feel better. And yeah, so that's about it for my updates. So I did want to kind of give this video some actual substance instead of just me updating about things that probably nobody cares about. But I wanted to talk about motherhood. As some of you, or all of you, I don't know if you're new here or if you've been here since the beginning, I'm a mom of 3 kiddos. One is 10, one is 7, and one is 2. So pretty broad spectrum. A few things about motherhood that I wanted to talk about with you guys. It's just the reality. Being a mom is hard. Whether you're a working mom, whether you're a stay-at-home mom, I've done both. They're tough. They are both tough. It's a hard job, guys. You're raising a human being. You're building up a person, not just, oh, it's something that I messed up and I can throw away. You know what I mean? It's not a thing. It's a person. You guys, we're raising the next generation. And while that's cool and while that's beautiful and it's such a great opportunity, you know, don't get me wrong, it's a very tough job that I think is taken for granted. It's looked over, all of those things. I don't know about you guys, but honestly, going into motherhood, I was young. I was 17 years old, a month away from turning 18. I had no idea what I was doing. Not to pat myself on the back, but I really feel like I matured very quickly. I jumped right into motherhood, you know, and then once you dip your feet in motherhood, you know, you have the newborn and you're getting the feel of things, you start to see all the craziness that comes along with it. And guys, honestly, the first thing about motherhood that I want every single mom who watches this video to understand and to take in is you're not perfect. You never will be perfect. And that's okay, because there is no perfect moms. Guys, there's no perfect moms. It's crazy to me that these parents, you know, on Facebook and websites, blogs, all these things are just these perfect moms. All they do is make crafts all day and, you know, criticize other people and judge people for doing things their way. And I'm like, guys, I have 3 kids. Nothing has worked the same for all 3 of them. Like, I'm still figuring out my 10-year-old while I'm figuring out my 7-year-old while I'm figuring out my 2-year-old. Guys, you're not perfect. You're not going to be perfect. There is no such thing as perfect. So stop trying to be perfect. I think that's the biggest, that's honestly where I realized that, okay, this is okay. I'm going to forget to make lunch some days. My kids are going to go to bed late some days, you know. What else? Gonna skip a bath or 2. I'm gonna feed my kids popcorn for dinner. I don't know. You know what I'm saying. It's just so unrealistic to think that you're always gonna have all these things perfectly placed, and no. You're not gonna do it. Stop trying. Now, for those of you who are Pinterest moms and who love to do crafts, I'm not knocking you for that. That's awesome. My kids love to do crafts, and some days I have the patience for it. And I have to realize that while there are moms who have great patience for that, they have other areas where, you know, they feel like they fall behind, but they really don't. They're just normal moms. Whatever your thing is with your kids, embrace it, love it, make memories with that. But don't get down on yourself if you're not that mom or the mom you saw at school. No, guys, you are you, and that is okay. Like, embrace who you are as a mom. Just go with the flow, guys. You know, that's something that I've learned. When my kids started school, I did see the moms who try to put on this I'm perfect, I have everything together, and portray this, you know, my kid's the best. You know those moms. You guys know those moms. And I was like, what am I doing here? Like, are they looking at me like I'm crazy, like I don't know what I'm doing? Do I know what I'm doing? You know what I mean? I realized real quickly when I met more and more and more moms that none of us know what we're doing, guys. None of us know what we're doing, you know? And I'm joking and I'm being silly, but I'm also being real, because if you set an expectation to be this perfect person or to compare yourself to anyone else, you're going to fall short because it's not you. Now, learning from other people and, oh, that's a cool idea, I want to try that, that's totally different, because you're taking something that you see and you're recreating with your kids and you're making memories, and that's awesome. You can't be perfect. I'm sorry. You won't be, I won't be, nobody is. Even if that mom over there feeding her kids Brussels sprouts looks perfect, she's not, guys. She's not. She probably hasn't bathed her kids in a week. No, I'm just kidding. Everybody has their downfalls. Everybody has the stuff that they're great at. Embrace what you're great at. Another thing, and guys, I don't have anything written down, so I'm just kind of, what have I been doing for the last 10 years and what's my best advice? Learn your kid. Learn your kid. There are many people who have lovingly tried to give me advice about my children. And while some of that works great and I'm like, oh my gosh, why didn't you tell me sooner? There are other things where I'm like, is it me or is it my kid? You know what I mean? Like, what am I doing wrong? But reality is that no kid is the same. So even the stuff that works for my 10-year-old doesn't work for my 7-year-old. Definitely doesn't work for my 2.5-year-old. So listen, take advice when you can apply it to your child, but learn your child, you know? I feel like we're too, oh, this child did this, you know, one way, and Susie's kid learned to ride a bike when she was 3. Amanda's kid is potty trained at 16 months. Everybody's kid is different, guys, and it goes along the same with, like, don't be the perfect mom. You're not gonna have the perfect kid. Your kid's gonna do things at different rates and at different paces, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your kid. You know, just learn your kid. Go with the flow. Honestly, anybody can tell you, starting off as a mom, it's stressful because you feel like you have all these expectations, but when you really sit back and calm down, you know, realize that most of us are just winging it. Learn your kid, learn what works for your kid, and go with that, and continue to go along that pace. You'll be fine, guys. Like, it takes a lot of stress out of the everyday stress of motherhood, because it can be so stressful. You know, you have to get the kids up, you have to get them dressed, you have to make sure they're somewhat presentable. You know what I'm saying? We've all sent our kids to school in high waters because we weren't paying attention. Anyway, we have to get them to school on time. We have to, you know, some people make their lunch. Some people have to go to work after that. Then you have homework, and then you have dinner, and then you have baths, and then you have bedtime. It's a hectic schedule. And as long as you try to do everything so perfectly, you're gonna run yourself crazy. Motherhood is hard enough, you know, without all these extra, what is someone gonna think about me? Why isn't my kid doing this? Why is my kid doing this? And why isn't hers? There's just so many things that if you just let go, you'll be more relaxed. You'll be able to handle your kid better. You'll be able to enjoy that time with your child. I know that I've had days where I'm just like counting down the time until, oh my God, is it bedtime? Have we eaten dinner? No, it's only 3:30. Yeah, we've all had those days. But I realized when I stopped trying to make everything this way and no, it needs to be different, that I'm able to relax. I'm able to enjoy being with them. I'm not always counting down the minutes. Sometimes I still do. We all do, you know. But no, guys, seriously, you're awesome. You moms are awesome, and I think it's important that we hear that from somebody. So from one mom to another, you are awesome. You're amazing. You're doing everything you can for your kid. Whether you work, whether you stay at home, you're amazing. I think we really need to sit in that fact for a few minutes, you know, like just sit back and realize that, no, I'm not perfect. No, my kid's not just like Susie's down the block. And if we stop trying to compare and compete as parents and as moms especially, and we can embrace each other's normal. So as my little one joins me, say hi.
Hi.
So yeah, guys, just remember that you're amazing and none of us are perfect. So embrace who you are, what kind of mom you are. Do all the things you can to enjoy motherhood, because it truly can be really, really enjoyable. Just have fun with it, guys. So again, just be you. Handle motherhood however you feel fit. You're not gonna be like anyone else, and no one else is gonna be like you. Just embrace who you are, embrace motherhood, have fun with it, and enjoy your crazy, because I know I do. Otherwise I would go crazy, because they're crazy. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
What?
They're crazy.
They're crazy?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are crazy.
Yeah, and I'm crazy.
And you're crazy? No? Are you crazy?
No.
I think you are.
No.
Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want a detailed video on the next time I do my nails and what I found works best so far. Don't forget to like, comment down below, and share our videos. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any videos, and we will see you next time. Bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching.
We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
Bye.